It is Star Wars Nite #2, and I got my lightsaber, the Cal Kestis lightsaber. So it just doesn't feel right not to have a lightsaber. So I'm gonna go build one at Savvy's workshop. You guys wanna go with me? Let's go. Vámonos.
The first one is the Elemental Nature set. Now this has the bantha leather, some Carthusian whale ivory, and dewback leather with Nexu teeth. All ethically sourced, but it's our most organic and unique set. Then we have Peace and Justice. Now this is more of the classic set. You can kind of see, the Coruscant and Ossus, very Ben Kenobi and Anakin, very businesslike, but very nice. And we have Protection and Defense. I really wish this was a little brighter. But these are modeled on the old Temple Guards and the High Republic. Very ornate, very nice, goes with any outfit. But the final set we have is the Power and Control. Now these are sourced from Moraband and Malachor. Very, very popular. I like to say that, everybody says it goes, oh, Sith. It's like, no. The pieces are totally neutral. It's always up to the builder if they're light, dark, or in between. So, is there any particular set that this? Okay.
That one.
Power and Control it is. All right, if we could make it over this way.
All right, we're all set. We're just waiting for us to get in. But I got a little pin. I don't know if you can see it.
Ever since the First Order arrived, we've had to be extra careful. But luckily, here inside the workshop, we are safe. I know it may not look like much, nor the holes and the wires, but to us, it's everything. But where are my manners? To my left is Daniel. To my right is Dylan. And I am Jessica, and we humbly call ourselves the Gatherers. Now, as gatherers, we scour the galaxy in search of scrap metal. We live to pass on the knowledge of the Force, hoping to keep the flame of hope alive. From planets like Jeddah and Ilum, the scrap metal we are called to and most likely builds a lightsaber, but don't tell the First Order. But in these troubling times, we may need one. But, as I've said, in these troubling times, we must pass on the knowledge of the past to better guide our future. In times like these, we must pass on the knowledge of the Force to better guide our future, and in times like these, heroes rise. You've all heard the tales of Luke Skywalker, I'm assuming. Heroes like Luke serve as examples to all of us, and just like him, a new hero has risen, and her name is Rey. Rey is leading the spark of hope that we've all been waiting for, and I believe it's heroes like Luke and Rey that have led you all here today. You've come for this. The lightsaber. Lightsabers have been wielded by some of our greatest heroes and their darkest foes. They are rare and mysterious, but each lightsaber is a reflection of its builder and their intent within the Force. Whether one follows the light side or the dark, the lightsaber can be a very useful tool in these troubling times. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We should start with something very small, but extremely powerful. The Kyber crystal. Now, some say it is the heart of the lightsaber. The Kyber crystal magnifies the energy of the Force to create a unique light and bond within you. Now, these crystals were not easy to come by, and the Empire doesn't exactly know that we borrowed them, so to say. But the four we borrowed, we have 4 colors for you to choose from. First one being blue. Once used by Master Obi-Wan Kenobi, General Leia Organa, and now our spark of hope, Rey. Green. Once wielded by the legendary Luke Skywalker himself, Master Yoda, Ahsoka Tano, and Keller Beck. And violet. Rare and beautiful. This crystal was once used by Master Mace Windu himself. And red. Some call it it the Crystal of Power. This intimidating crystal has been controlled by Darth Maul, Darth Vader, Asajj Ventress, and now Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. But those are tales of the past, and we are here for all of you, the future. My fellow gatherers are coming around with crystal canisters for you to choose one crystal from. When you have chosen your crystal that you were called to, place it on the green plate in front of you.
Kind of guessed that.
Spring pad on the top. Make sure it's nice and springy, and picking up your Kyber crystal, you will push up into the spring pad till it is nice and secure. When your Kyber crystal is secure, you will hear a hum of your chassis and the color and the vents above. Here. It's time to stabilize your Kyber crystals for activation. Now, as gatherers, we are not force sensitive, but we have built this technology to do it for us. We ran some test runs this morning, so hopefully it works again. But as you can see from the candles, now is the time that you've all been waiting for. And this is our police fixes.
With many pups you began. Yes. With the heart of the saber they are joined. Much more they will become. It is time.
Master Yoda. Elders, I can't believe this. The Force must be so strong within you that you've summoned Master Yoda to our quarters. But he's right. Now is the time to forge the bond with your sabers. If you are ready, please step forward. Take a deep breath in and feel the Force residing in you. Now, as we started this together, place your hands on your hilts. Activate! Raise your sabers! You have just built a lightsaber like the Jedi and Sith that have come before you. And like them, you too can change the galaxy. Remember, it only takes a spark, so raise them high and raise them proud. Congratulations, builders, the forge has been bonded. Please lower and deactivate your saber.
Complete your lightsaber is. Choose your path it cannot, but like your way, it can. May the Force be with you.
Thank you, Master Yoda.
Hello, my queen. Are you looking for a new Jedi to protect you?
I'm always looking for new Jedi protectors.
What about the other one?
Well, he's right over there. He's doing a good job, but always more help is needed. Would you maybe plan on coming to Naboo to help us sometime soon?
Yes.
That would be excellent. We can always use your help.
I'll be seeing you soon.
I'll see you soon, hopefully in the palace. My heart goes with you.
Are you looking for work?
Congratulations for being the first person on the planet to think of that question.
Thank you. Yes.
All lined up and waiting. It's not usually this easy.
Rising moons, everyone! Now, listen carefully as I have two very important announcements to make. Number one, you've made it. Welcome to the Resistance! And number two, I am being pursued by stormtroopers, but don't worry, that happens to me a lot. And I have a plan. Well, sort of a plan. Oh, okay, I see a good many of you have brought your lightsabers this evening. That's great. But let me caution you. Do not activate those lightsabers unless told to do so. We don't want to accidentally give ourselves away unless absolutely necessary. In fact, let's disengage those lightsabers now, please. Yes, excellent, thank you. Now, on behalf of the Resistance, I would like to thank you all for your allegiance, your loyalty, and of course, for showing up here tonight and making your presence known. Because together, when united, we possess great strength! Our mission tonight is to stand up to the First Order whenever and wherever possible. Now, if you all look skyward, Chewbacca! Now, my scouts have advised me that word of this gathering has been intercepted by the First Order. Chewie, you are the first line of defense. Secure the perimeter and keep a close eye out for the First Order. The appropriate response would be light the fire. Let's try that, shall we? Ignite the spark! Light the fire! Ignite the spark! Light the fire! Ignite the spark! Light the fire! Excellent! Now, we know if they do not know that call signal, they are not a part of the Resistance and cannot be trusted. Now, I did just receive word that Rey is on her way right now, but...
Hold! You! Don't move!
Everyone, remain calm. Go and find Chewbacca! I probably should have thought of a better plan.
The First Order is here. Your pathetic attempts at resistance have failed. As you can see for yourselves, we have the power, and the Resistance will be crushed. And we'll start with you. And oh yes, a triumph will be witnessed and recorded by this ancient astromectroid, bugger, what's his name? Oh yes, Bard. Anything from you, Bard? No? Good, keep it that way. Now, where were we? The destruction of the Resistance is at hand, and
Okay, can we just cut to the end, please?
Oh, defiance to the end, I see. Admirable, but you leave me no choice.
You don't want to do this.
Oh, I did. Troopers, on my signal. 3, 2,
Let them go! Oh, I know exactly who I'm dealing with. Let them go, now! I won't ask again.
And one thing you just escape. Resistance is futile. You will not succeed.
You're wrong about that. You see, the Resistance is stronger than you know. Everyone, prepare to activate your sabers. Wait for my signal.
Let everyone engage and then 627 off the ground. Make sure they don't try anything. You, all of you down there, don't move or else!
This is your last chance!
You will regret this, troopers!
Everyone, for the Resistance, activate your sabers, now! And raise them high! Come on for that! And outage! No, this cannot be! No!
We will never give up!
Or that's exactly what is going on here!
Well done, everyone. The Resistance is fortunate to have you on our side. Thank you, Chewbacca. Thank you all. Once again, activate your sabers.
Smugglers and scoundrels, pirates and rogues, travelers and adventurers, welcome. My name is Tohan Lej, the Lore Weaver. Tonight, I invite you to join me around the fire of memory for a tale of prophecy. The story of a destiny fulfilled, a darkened curse, and a final redemption. The legend of a family, strong in the Force, entwined in a battle between the darkness and the light. There was prophecy about this boy. That much was clear. The Force was unusually strong in him. Could he be the chosen one? The child's promise was undeniable. His proud mother dreamed for him a bright future. But his path would be cloaked under a shadow of darkness. His life was without freedom, but he would grow to become cunning and brave. Soon these talents would draw the eyes of evil. And a love blossomed between a powerful queen and a noble knight. The path forward was bright. But there was fear of losing the ones he loves. A darkness began to rise. And where a brother once stood, now an enemy is forged. A tragic destiny and a galaxy forever changed. Now the future must be forged on twin paths. And a young girl embraced her calling as a leader. A young Jedi learned the old ways. Was made with scars branded in pain. The son must baffle the father. connection. A brother and sister were reunited and brought light back to the galaxy, finally securing a time of peace for a while. Many cycles have passed, but the way of the Jedi perseveres. Rivers of story became myth, and myth collected into pools of rumor. To pass on to others the power of the Force, this is the legacy of the Jedi. Today, even through our bright suns, the darkness continues to creep. In turbulent times, we all must look to find balance. What is our legacy? Will you help forge a new chapter? Raise your lights high against the darkness and share this tale. In the name of resistance, speak the name Skywalker. Skywalker! Skywalker! Skywalker!
Alright guys, I just got out of Star Wars night, second night, and to be honest, I had fun. Even though there was no fireworks, bummer. The one thing I do miss was Captain Phasma and Stormtroopers. But it's okay though, you know. We can't have everything in the world, so I feel like Disney did their best, but they could have done better. So other than that, I had fun. There's still tickets available, which is mind-boggling because for the past 3 years it's been sold out. It's been a sold-out event, but you still can find tickets. If you want to come, just have fun with it. Have very low expectations so you won't be disappointed, but overall, have fun with it, you know, go with the flow. I had fun. I'm coming back on the 22nd and May 4th, and that's it. So overall, I like the event for what it was. Character interactions, stuff like that. And I got to build a lightsaber. It was only $237, but you know what? It was worth it because it was my first time doing it and I liked it. And yeah, overall, tonight, second night of Star Wars night, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. The first night, a 2 out of 10. It was terrible, you know, but it is what it is. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.